Jayna, and I leave it to Jayna to introduce herself and tell us about her career and business.
Thank you, Kishore, for having me here in this live. It's a pleasure to be a part of this. I'm Jayna Sippy, and I am actually from India, Mumbai, but I am working in India and Dubai both across, globally, to be honest. I started my career as a PR consultant working with Mumbai Film Festival, and it has been quite a journey. I've just registered my company, Drive Me Social, and I am also a digital marketer and a PR consultant. So we provide both these services, and it's been like great.
That's great to know. So, what are some of the major challenges that your customers face, and how do you help them?
See, to be very honest, I work with a lot of small businesses and startups. So, budget is definitely one of the most, tweakiest part where you have to stay relevant, you have to follow the trends, you also have to make sure that, you're the best in the market, you're attractive, you're selling. So, yes, I think planning and tweaking around with budgets and staying upon everything that is happening on digitals and everything that is like required to be relevant. So yeah, trying to not always focus on the factors where we need huge amounts of funds to do something attractive, but also share information which is knowledgeable. Be very specific as to what product we are selling, promising, giving good customer service. So we're still, building with those old pattern ways where we don't use a lot of money to, just be there, do advertisements, have hoardings across the country, but like, focusing on those small details which, give a lot of customer satisfaction. So they tend to come back to you again. And, that's how you build your little bit of brand image. And, people remember you. Ki, "Ha, no, this service was provided to us and they took care of us." And, it's not only about just selling yourself. It's about after service also. So yeah, that's about it. And with AI coming in, it's definitely a challenge where every brand wants to do some or the other campaign and be out there, spend on Meta ads, Google ads. So in that world, working around budgets definitely becomes a challenge, even for us as marketers to plan and organize a very creative or a very selling point for any brand. So yeah, I think I'm doing fair enough with them. So yeah.
Yeah, these are some of the common problems that marketing and advertising agencies face. So some agencies
Right,
they
right.
tend to work with larger brands, and sometimes agencies work with smaller brands. And when the brands are small, they
Yeah,
definitely have budget issues. So coming up with
right.
creatives and deliverables within that tight budget is always a challenge. And I'm glad that you are successfully able to navigate all of that.
Yeah.
That's excellent.
And
Now,
also, sorry, just to
yeah.
be more specific on that. And sorry to cut you, but I work with a lot of women entrepreneurs also. So when I say startups or small businesses, I have a lot of women entrepreneurs, and as a woman, I do love being out there supporting everything that they do from home. So that is why we have because see with big budgets and with big companies, it's very easy to do whatever you want. It's more easier, like the scope is wider, but the challenge comes when you're limited. There's scarcity for things, and just overall scarcity for everything, and then still do the best and be relevant in the market. So yeah, let's
Yes,
continue.
that is true, and
Hmm.
definitely I've come across many agencies who work specifically with female entrepreneurs and help them to get a lot of mileage from
Yeah,
different media channels and so forth. Now, coming to the next part, we are at the end of the year, and 2024 is just around the corner. So, what are the trends
right.
that you are expecting to see in your industry in 2024?
Oh, of course, I think it's a buzz everywhere with AI. So that has created so much noise everywhere, whether it is a small business or a big MNC or anyone for that matter. Even amongst artists, actors, everyone, everyone's speaking about AI. So I think in 2024, what I see is a larger scope at it, though it's got its own pros and cons. But since it has been such a talk of the town and everywhere, I think people are definitely taking that route towards using the facility and services of AI. So that one, and secondly, what I feel is a lot of old ways of marketing are still coming in trends. Like what I'm seeing globally also. Like I have some clients in London and Australia, even in Dubai. Like those old ways of marketing are coming back because people are now understanding that you have to explain yourself. You can't just sit over a PC and do ads and do campaigns and expect your business to have all kinds of sale outs. Till you don't give that one-on-one customer service, one-on-one customer satisfaction, and explain what you are as a brand, people don't understand because nothing against anything, but with the coming generation and everything being so easy, people need to be explained. Okay, this is our product and this is how good it is, and you need to try it, and like just how it is. So I feel like those little old ways of marketing, which people thought, no, it will get over and everything will be on digital and all that. If that is, of course, there, that's got its own pros and cons, but I also see a lot of old techniques of marketing coming back, where there are a lot of meetups, people present their products, people give you samples to try. So at least you have that exposure, that human touch, because I think after the lockdown, what happened was because everything got so digital and online, we've forgotten how to talk to human beings. Well, I honestly feel that. So I think that now people feel, okay, no, it's enough. We need to meet people because we're forgetting how to speak. We're always, on our PC and trying to sell products, making on these amazing reels, and trying to get reach and engagement and everything. But it's not giving you any ROI. You need to be out there, you know. So what I have seen in the past few months, especially from September, people are adapting those aspects of actually showcasing what our product is. That come and see, come and have a look. We're ready to send samples. That had always been there, but after the lockdown, I think it had a little drop because of everything being so on digital, on Zoom, and no having no human touch. Um, to be honest. But yeah, I think a mix of AI and a mix of a little bit of the human touch will definitely do wonders. Now, let's see, fingers crossed, and let's hope for the best, as to what we have. And we'll adapt. We've been adapting to everything that has been happening because I always feel like learning is endless. So, whatever happens new, we'll adapt, whether it is AI or getting back to old ways or, because see, every business has got its own way of presenting themselves. Some people get very lucky, but there's some the word of mouth is enough. Okay, um, it just spreads like fire. To be honest, but for some, even brands that are really good need to be out there. So it depends. You know, in a market where we have so many people, so many choices, so many likes, dislikes, you never know what's going to trend. But yeah, these two things, like I said, will definitely take over.
I'm so glad to hear that you have brought up a different angle, which is not just AI, it's also the human touch. And if you look at
Yes,
how the DMD group has grown, it has grown on social channels, and we do have the daily
right.
podcast and all of that. But at the end of the day, we also have in-person meetups every month. So we all get
Exactly,
together in one
exactly.
place, yeah, and network, and
Yeah,
we meet each other and talk to each other, and we have presentations and so forth. So that has helped
right,
us to get more
right.
momentum. People because people are seeing each other in person. So I'm glad
Of
you brought up
course,
that point,
of
and
course. You need to know whom you're working with.
yeah. That's
Yeah,
right, yes.
yeah,
So
yeah.
that
True, true.
networking, collaboration, and all of that is happening. And that's why I'm also asking the listeners who have not given their names for being interviewed. to come on board and be interviewed in our DMD daily podcast show. So this has been one
Right.
insightful session. And if the prospect or the listener is interested in knowing more about your company and reaching out, how can they do that?
Well, to be honest, you can just Google my name. You will get all ways to connect with me. But you can just email me. My full name, jainasippy@gmail.com, and I'm always available. So, yeah, that's more about it. I mean,
Thank you,
very
Jaina,
simple.
for a wonderful session.
Yes,
It has been a pleasure to talk with you,
thank you.
and we will catch up. See you. Bye.
Definitely, I am looking forward. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank
Yeah,
you. Take
bye.
care. Bye.